For this video, I want to jump back into myClub, which I haven't played or made a video about in a while. I'm currently rated 655 on myClub. It's nothing special. I'm basically an average player on myClub, and I want to try to make a push for 800 and above. Being at 655, my first goal will be to rise to 700 and then take it from there. Also, I want to combine that with doing some squad building and stuff like that. I want to try out some managers, because I've basically only played with the Iranian manager Galenoi, who really fits my playing style pretty well. But I want to change it up a little bit because I feel his defensive setup isn't working. There's not enough pressure and aggressive pressure on the opponent. So I'm going to try out some different managers. I want to try to keep like a 4-3-3 kind of formation and build my team around that, and also share the process with you. So let's jump right into it and take a look at the manager I've chosen to try out. So I actually bought this manager today, Dos Santos, Portuguese manager who manages the Colombian national team, apparently. He has a pretty interesting 4-3-3 formation, which looks a lot like my Norway tactics that I did in a couple of videos ago. The main difference is this is a counter-attacking formation. I played a possession game tactic with Norway, but normally I like playing counters more than possession, so this could be interesting. I definitely have some players to use in this kind of formation, and I'm gonna try to build a 3-star team with my squad from this. And I'm gonna do the lineup selection now with you. So basically, when selecting a 3-star team, you actually don't have to use only silver balls. You actually can have a decent amount of gold ball players. But let's start by picking out the goalie. So there's not a lot to choose from here. There's a lot of C form and D form and E form. I actually recently picked up this guy, Safonov, but he has 12 affinity, so that is not ideal. Let's take a look at the alternatives here. I'm gonna try to use Fabianski here. He's a gold ball and rated 87 because I've leveled him up to level 15. And then I'm gonna choose my central defenders. Like generally I'm gonna try to stay in the 78 to 82 range and see what's available here. I don't have that many options here actually. Always the problem with choosing a new manager is you have this really low affinity. But I'm gonna go with Rodrigo Becao from Udinese here. He has 71 affinity, and I've used him earlier and he's pretty solid. And next to him I'm gonna do Diop from West Ham. So already now we have perhaps a bit high overall rating on these 3 players, but hopefully it will be below the team strength level of a 3-star team. So for the right back, let's take a look at my available options. Using a formation attacking wide, I want fullbacks with the ability to cross, and preferably to have pinpoint crossing. I'm gonna try to use Diego Dalot here, or Dalot, I'm not sure how we pronounce it. And on the left side, I'm gonna do Tierney from Arsenal. Okay, so my back 5 is set now: Fabianski, Tierney, Becao, Diop, and Dalot. So now I have to pick a holding midfielder. I'm gonna try to choose Lerma here from Bournemouth. I think perhaps my team is becoming a little bit too strong, but if I could use Lerma in there, it would be awesome because he's a destroyer. Look at his skills, pretty good for a central midfielder. And doing like aggressive pressure instructions, I think it's important to have these destroyer playing styles, to run around and try to break up the play. Then I need to choose my central midfielders, and I'm gonna try to find a couple of box-to-box. Okay, so I'm gonna do Martin de Roon from Atalanta as one of them. And then as the other one, I'm gonna do Gundogan because he's on A form. He's playing pretty well right now. He's an orchestrator though, but I feel like orchestrators can be a lot like box-to-box players, at least offensively. So, I mean, he's so good at passing, it would be really nice to have him in there. So let's try to find a center forward for this formation, and I want to do like a target man. So I'm gonna do Weghorst, who I've maxed out and who I really like using in a 4-3-3. He's so good inside the box. He scores a lot of goals. And then I'm gonna need a couple of prolific wingers since I'm playing wide. I really like Federico Chiesa. He's normally a right winger, but I like to use him on the left because I can cut inside, I can do like double touches and stuff like that to get around and then finish with a long range drive. He has pretty good curling shots. And then on the opposite side, I also want a prolific winger who is left-footed. I think I'm gonna try out Hulk. So my starting 11 will be like this: Fabianski, Tierney, Becao, Diop and Dalot as the back five. In the midfield, I'm gonna have Gundogan and Lerma and Derun. Up front, I'm gonna have Chiesa, Weghorst and Hulk. Okay, so I'm gonna fill out the bench and be right back. Okay, so I filled out my bench and I've kept my team strength below the 2300 limit for a 3-star team. So my bench is gonna be Makaridze as the backup goalie. Then I have the Mayo as a backup central defender. I have Morozov as the defensive, as the backup fullback. Then I have Arambarri as the anchorman backup. I have Benassi as a box-to-box backup. Then I have Bamba from Lille as the prolific winger backup. He can play either side. And then I have Musa Barrow from Bologna as the striker backup. I want a quick player off the bench if I decide to swap out Weghorst. And Barrow has pretty good speed and he can finish as well. Okay, so for my advanced instructions, I'm gonna do centering targets. I want to get around on the wing and cross in and have Weghorst head or shoot or anything inside the box there. Then I have defensive duties on Lerma, the anchorman. And I also put counter target on Chiesa. He's on A form. He's gonna be pretty effective, laying on the offside line while I have the ball. So if I win it back, I'm gonna try to do some quick long passes through to him and then have him go around, try to hit Weghorst or Hulk inside the box, or even try to go on direct finishes. He can also shoot from range, so you have a lot of options with him. And my team spirit is 78. It's not perfect, but it's not terrible either. It's gonna take a few games before I get it up to an acceptable level, but hopefully I will be able to play well. And for the offensive set pieces, I have some really powerful center backs here who can come up and try some headers. I have Diop and Rodrigo Becao. I'm also gonna send up Derun. So that will be my tactic, and hopefully this will work out. I'm gonna try this team out for a couple of games, perhaps 4 or 5 games as well, just to try it out. So for the first game, I have to make some changes to my lineup here. Diop is not gonna start. I'm gonna start Di Maio. Then Benassi is gonna start in the midfield for Derun. And then Hulk is also on orange. So I'm gonna start Barrow as the right winger. Not ideal, but I have no choice. Bamba is also on orange on the bench. Basically, I don't have that many options here as substitutes either, so I have to rely on this starting 11. So far, I don't feel like this team is pressing a lot. At least not pressing more than they did when I played with Kalenoi, but it could be the team chemistry is not ideal yet. So they are not playing up to full potential. There's Gundogan on the run. Oh! Here. There we go. Pretty nice to see Gundogan make the run from his midfield position right there. I think combination plays like that is going to be really important. Oh my god, so bad. Uh-oh. Nice to see Lerma going back there and making that interception or that block. I don't think that would have happened with the Kalenoi tactics. I played pretty similarly, like structurally it was the same setup with an anchorman, but The anchorman I used in Galenoy's formation wouldn't go back like that. I think you see the problem right there. I press with two players on the same player and none of them gets the ball, which frees up a lot of space for I don't know who it was, but someone had enough time to make the pass there. So the first half was so-so. I think I suffer a little bit from team chemistry not being optimal. Also that I play with the Barrow as the winger. There we go. And as I say that, he scores. He cuts inside from his wing position and gets a ball from Queiroz. But nevertheless, I don't think it's ideal to use a goal poacher on the wing. Oh man, what crappy defending. That was absolutely horrible. You can never tell for certain, but stuff like that, when you see like less than ideal stuff happening, it usually is because of a player in bad condition, or seems like team spirit can definitely have something to say there. There we go. Queiroz is deadly in the air. He's so good. He's strong, he's high, he can head, he can finish. I think I've scored like close to a goal per game with him in online myClub games. Not like the CPU challenge stuff. Almost Queiroz again. Just feed him the ball and it will do something out of it. Oh! Uh-oh. There we go. Here comes Queiroz. Okay. So that will wrap it up. I scored 4 goals in the first game, and I think these tactics are... It's a little bit too early to say, but I'm not satisfied with the defensive play. Okay, so for this game, I still have a problem with my central defenders. Diop is still on orange, but I have to start him because Becao is also on orange. I'm gonna swap him out for De Mayo. I'm gonna be honest, I don't expect to achieve anything here because of like the team spirit stuff and Diop and him being rated like 900, so there we go. Let's see if we can hit Queiroz. Yes! No, he's offside! Can't believe he scored there. We did such a good job of blocking like every passing lane before that. Then he just gets one opening, and then I mean that's the difference between the top players and the second tier players. Come on! So I think my defensive setup is working better actually. Even though he's creating chances, I feel like they are more organized in defense than they were with Galenoy. Let's go with Tierney here. He has some speed actually, he's pretty quick. Can go all the way here. See if we can hit Gundogan. Gundogan! Oh! Ooh! Okay, so it's 1-1 at the break. pretty even game. I think this formation and tactics actually are more suited for my playing style. I just need to get totally used to it and also get the team spirit up to 99. I think I will see some results. See here, Gundogan to Chiesa. Here we can break. Go around, let's go around. Cross. Ooh. So there you see the reason why you want counter target on Chiesa, because as soon as you get the ball or win the ball high up, you can just put it through to him. And he will create something. See here. Oh. Hulk. Ah, I can't believe him. Incredible. There we go. Lerma. Here we go. Oh, so close. Ah. Oh, what's going on? Here comes Hulk. No! I tried the low cross. No, Hulk, how could you? Low cross in there were two players just waiting for it. Oh, here we go. Oh no, 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 no! Why? Why do I do that? Okay, so we lose the game, but I think we played pretty well here, so this formation definitely is something I can work on. I didn't create that many shots on target, but I had some chances on the wings with Chiesa that were really close to becoming goal-scoring opportunities. I still have some defensive issues here. Dalot is on orange, I'm gonna start Morozov, and then I have Bekao on orange. However, the backup, the Mayo, is on red, so I can't swap him out. So this guy plays 72% through the middle, so perhaps it will be easier to defend than the other opponents. So this will be my final game for this video. Then I'm probably gonna do a follow-up after playing some more games with them, but... Uh-oh. I think I can say now that my playing style really fits this tactic pretty well, and it feels like an upgrade over Halenoi. So I will use this tactic or this manager for some more games. I'm probably also gonna construct a 4-star team and perhaps a 2-star team as well. That's a stupid goal to concede. I need to stop talking and concentrating on playing instead. I mean, if we press like that, we have to get the ball. I can't believe we can't just get the ball there. I mean, the goals I've conceded now is because I'm not focused at all. That's nothing to do with the tactical setup. And what happens with the manual passes is defenders have no idea where the ball is. So if you know how to do it effectively, you can really outplay anyone. Wow! No chance Vegas is gonna outrun these guys, I think. Okay, so we win it back with... There we go. Okay, there we go. Come on! Wow! I mean, if I knew how to manually pass there, like effectively, I think it would be way better, obviously, on those low cross opportunities. Because I feel like these hard low double tap crosses are basically hit or miss. You leave too much up to chance there, basically. Obviously I was playing some crappy defense there at the start. I was a bit too focused on talking. But nevertheless, we almost come back from a 3-0 deficit. We play pretty well. We use Queiroz on the left on the counters, and we create a lot of chances that way, even though we didn't finish all that much on goal, but we created some chances. And that's gonna be it for me for this video. I definitely recommend using this Dos Santos manager if you like playing on the wings. I think the defensive setup is very good. You can do some press with it, and if you have the right type of players, you obviously can do very well. So I'm gonna finish off this video here, and I'm gonna play with this manager for some time and then do a follow-up video later on. Have you used Dos Santos? Do you have any tips for using him? What kind of players do you use? Like the video if you liked it, and leave a comment if you have any comment for me regarding the video, the team, the manager, the players, anything really. I really would appreciate it. And thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.